Today's challenge, making a super silent exhaust system for my little Honda gx160 clone. I have already tried external baffling on the original exhaust, however this deflected the exhaust onto the fuel tank, heating it up quite a bit at full throttle. I've dropped the flange off the bottom of the exhaust. It's there sat on the port now, and I'm just working on a couple of silencers. Primary silencer, the high frequency silencer, will be glass packed. These are old oil filters that I've chopped up for the flanges. This is the beginning of the second muffler, the baffled muffler, low frequency muffler, and again made from the ends of old oil filters, and it'll basically send the exhaust in between the different baffles and spit it out the end. Okay, all the baffles and pipes are in place now and welded in. Basically, exhaust comes from the engine up there, comes along this pipe, exits through these holes, goes from this chamber to this chamber via that pipe, goes from this chamber to this chamber via the perforations in that baffle, from this chamber to the end chamber via this pipe, and then from the end chamber via this pipe it exits the muff. Okay, I've got to roll some steel to go around this, pack this one with glass, and roll some steel to go around that one as well, and then the muffler assemblies are complete. We'll put the rest of it together and see how quiet it is. The baffled silencer finished welded. Obviously trying to weld two bits of very thin steel together end on has resulted in quite a mess. I might have a little fiddle with that after we got the thing running, tidy it up a bit, but find out if it works first, I suppose. Right, I'm just going to use a fire blanket that is US anyway. I'm going to cut it into strips and wrap the perforations in the high frequency muff with this glass fibre, and then tie it up with wire and put the can on this. Muff's welded up now. Just started fabricating the rest of the system, using bits of a wheelchair actually, fully useful bends and shit. Anyway, I'll knock that up and mount it up on here and try and start it. I'm going to put a spring-loaded flexible joint in there as well, I suppose. All finished, loose fit anyway. The system running out the head there, all bends from the wheelchair, high frequency, low frequency baffled exhaust, and it exit into the fan for this blower. I'm going to stick some fuel in it. It's not actually clamped together, but might be okay. This fuel tank's loose as well, because the next step for me is to make a high capacity fuel tank. Either way, if this doesn't fly off, the fuel tank that is, and the exhaust doesn't fly off, will be good to have a bit of a test, eh? What are we at? Clear prop. Yeah, and these are
Needs something to hold it on, doesn't it? Give me a minute.
Temporary lash up job, just on that flexible joint. I just want to see if it actually does its job right now.
Well, I'm talking with a normal voice now. That's only on tick over, but I think you can appreciate this is pretty bloody quiet. That's full throttle now. It's kind of a bit noisy, but we're right next to it. Fuel tank's coming loose. I'm going to shut it off. Oh, that's full throttle. Either way, very quiet. Suppose I'm going to put a spring joint up here, and what gives a bit of clean up, paint it, and make a mounting bracket down here. Oh, that's still pretty hot from the weld. Anyway, so you get the noise down on a GX160. Thank you.